Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I created this Kim Kardashian inspired look. I really hope you guys enjoy it. But before we get started, please make sure you click that subscribe button down below. And if you would like to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. To get started, I'm using the Milan Prime Perfection face primer, and I am using this to hydrate my face. I do have combination skin, so my face tends to get oily and dry in certain areas. So this will just help hydrate my skin and also reduce any redness I have throughout my face. Next, I'm using the L.A Poreless face primer, and this will just help my pores look less visible and create a smooth canvas for when I apply foundation. For my face, I'm using the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator, and I will be mixing that with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte & Poreless Liquid Foundation in the shade 322 Warm Honey. I am mixing these two together because Kim has that glowy, dewy look, and that's what we're going for. So I'm applying that with my Real Techniques foundation brush, and once I'm done applying it with the brush, I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge and make sure my foundation is nice and blended. To conceal, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 35 Deep, and I'm applying that right underneath my eyes just to conceal any dark circles that I have. To brighten up my eyes, I'm also using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 25 Medium, and I'm applying that right on top of the 35 Deep just to brighten it up a bit. And I am blending that out with a damped beauty sponge, not a dry beauty sponge, because I do want that airbrushed finished look. Once I'm done blending it out with my sponge, I am going to go in with my foundation brush just to make sure everything is nice and blended and there isn't any harsh lines. To set my under eyes, I'm using the Airspun Loose Face Powder in Translucent. I will not be baking today, I'll just be lightly tapping it over the areas where I concealed. Moving on to brows, I'm using the Makeover Essential Brow Shaping Pencil in the color Deep Brown. To fill in my brows, I'm using the L.A Colors Brow Kit, and I'll be using the two darkest shades, which is the black and the brown, and I'll be mixing those two colors together. To clean out my brows, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 35 Deep, and I'll be using that to clean underneath and above my brows. I will be doing one brow on camera, the other I will be doing off because we will be here forever. And voila, we have two brows on. Moving on to eyes, I'm starting off with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and the first shade I'll be using is called Nectar, and I'll be applying that on my brow bone. For my transition shade, I am mixing two shades together, and they are Pure and Charmed, I'm sure. I am mixing these two shades together because I want more of a cool tone brown color, and I am applying that right on my crease. The next shade I am using is called Tempting, and I'm applying that more on the outer portion of my lid. I am using a very light hand with it because I do not want it to be too dark. Instead of using a black eyeliner or a black liquid eyeliner, I am using Tempting as well and applying it very, very close to my top lash line. Now I am just using the same brush I used to apply my transition shade just to deepen up my crease a little bit, and then I'll be picking up a clean fluffy brush just to blend out the edges and make sure there isn't any harsh lines. For my waterline, I'm using this Laura Geller waterproof eyeliner in the shade Bone. It's more of a natural beige color, and I'm applying that on my waterline just to open up my eyes. For my lower lash line, I am using the same shades I use for my top lid, which is Pure and Charmed, I'm Sure. And then I'll be taking Tempting and smudging it out throughout my bottom lash line. I will not be dragging it all the way into my tear duct, just halfway. Next, I'll be mixing Luscious as well as Nectar, and I'll be applying that on my lid. And again, I'm just blending everything out on my crease and also reapplying Tempting on my top lash line because it did wash out when I applied that shimmery color on my lid. Moving on to mascara, I'm using the Better Than Sex by Benefit, and I'm applying that on my top and bottom lashes. For lashes today, I'm using the Demi Wispies by Ardell Lashes in the number 120. To contour my face, I'm using the LA Colors Contour Palette, and I'll be using these two shades right here. And I'm using that to bring some warmth back into my face and carve out my cheeks. Now I'm just going in with the NYC Bronzing Face Powder in 720 Sunny just to make sure everything is nice and blended. For blush, I'm using this e.l.f. Blush and Bronzing Duo in the shade Fiji. To highlight my face, I'm using the first Carli Bybel Palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'll be using the two middle highlight shades on the bottom row. And I'll be applying that on my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and as well as my inner tear duct just to brighten up my eye. To outline my lips, I'm using the Jordana Easy Lip Liner in Coco Loco. For lipstick, I'm using the Selena by MAC collection in the color Amor Prohibido. And that will complete today's look. I hope you all enjoyed watching today's tutorial. All products used will be listed in the description below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Also, leave your comments down below and let me know your thoughts on today's look. Also, what you guys would like to see next. Again, I really hope you all enjoyed watching today's tutorial. And yeah, there isn't much more to say or do, so until next time.